Yo, 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 what up, guys? It's your boy T Dub was blazing the sports, man. Listen, better late than never. You know how it is, man. Your boy T Dub's in the office. Literally just walked out the building for a minute to get this work. Guys, what's up, man? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Come in with your opinions, whatever they may be. Let me walk to my car. It sounds like it's a little bit windy out. We're gonna talk about this boxing, man. We gotta talk about your boy Tyson Fury, the Duck Master, the last Duck Bender, the last duck sauce user. Man, guys, it's not looking good for your boy, man. It's not looking good. It's looking like that girl that come over your house between 12 a.m. and she got to be out by 5 a.m. It's not looking good. Don't hit them likes. Brandon Jackson says, I just want to see Fury TKO Wilder again. Listen, maybe you want to see it, but I don't believe Fury want to see it. Guys, listen, Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury is all out everywhere. No mask on, mask on, mask off. Man, Tyson Fury out there getting it, man. Tyson Fury living his best life. He out here living his best life. Renting cars in Vegas, taking pictures, smiling, posting for the gram, man. Guys, listen, man. What's up, man? For you guys that believe Tyson Fury, he's really is ill and he really has to pull out from the fight. Guys, listen, man. It's starting to look shaky, man. Starting to look shaky. Starting to look like his whole camp is in an earthquake. Things starting to shake up for him. Let's break it down. When they first, to me, honestly, when Wilder first won arbitration, excuse me, I was like, man, I kind of feel that Fury's going to find a way out. But you know what? It was going on. They did a press conference like, okay, my fingers are crossed, right? That he's not going to pull out. He's not going to find a reason, especially hearing about how Teofimo Lopez found a reason to get out of it. Oh, man, I didn't get my phone might die. Let me put this charger up. Let's get this working. Hold on, guys. Good thing I came to my car, huh? Let's do this. All right. There we go. Let's go start it up. Start it up. All right. So check this out, man. So I'm worried the whole time that Tyson Fury might try to pull out. See, Deontay Wilder, I'm not worried about that. See, some people take Deontay Wilder being silent as the press conference that it was a sign of weakness, that he really didn't want to be there. But listen, guys, when you know somebody that's really mad, when they really felt like they done wrong, those people don't talk no more. They don't talk. Because a lot of times when they do talk, their emotions is going to go through the effing roof, and they might have to fight right there. Because when somebody is very upset, and we think about it, we know people, right? When they mad, they over there, they twitching their leg, they biting their tongue, they're not saying nothing, but they are steaming, right? And if they open their mouth and start talking, they're going to blow. So Wilder, like, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to wait to fight night and I'm going to destroy him. Guys, I told you guys that Tyson Fury did not seem as confident this press conference. He didn't want to fight Wilder. Guys, he ducked. He ducked. When I thought that he wasn't going to get out of it, he got out of it. Because at first I was like, okay, man, I'm worried. But it's 2 weeks up until, right? It's 2 weeks up until. So like, okay, maybe nothing's going to come out. And then, right, the first sketchy post came out. Oh, someone or there's an outbreak of that 19 in Tyson Fury's camp. So people are like, okay, so what? As long as his trainer don't got it, Fury don't got it, it doesn't matter. Move those people out, move in people that don't got it. Because, listen, guys, when it's 2 weeks to a fight, at that point, you honestly really fine-tune. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to learn anything in 2 weeks into your fight. You're just working on things you already learned. In the beginning of camp, you just basically trying to refine those things. Then when everybody started calling bullshit on that, then they came out with Tyson Fury got it, right? He has it. But I gotta ask you, Tyson Fury had it. Sorry for calling, guys, man. I ate some chips I shouldn't have. I ate some buffalo dip and chip and tortilla chip, and I was rushing out here, man. You know how it is. You got that one little crumb in your throat, and no matter what you do, it stays there. You Parker supposedly have it, and Tyson Fury supposedly have it. What about Sugar Hill? What about Sugar Hill? MPB Forvia says, "Why did a Marshawn Lynch without actually saying it in a press conference? I'm just here so I don't get fined." Listen, bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Is that to me when Wilder was in that press conference, bro? I think he was heated. You know, because when you see somebody done you wrong, to be honest, you really don't want to wait to the date. But if they have a date that you got to meet by, it's like you're tapping your toes, shaking your head, and you clenching your fist the whole way because you cannot wait to get this guy back, right? When you go back and you watch on film that in one fight, this dude was fucking doing a pom-pom swings with his gloves. In the second fight, you can see his damn knuckles. The guy is licking the blood off of your neck. Guys, listen, man. That's the ultimate goddamn disrespect. And it seemed like Fury is getting the ultimate cover over. He's getting the ultimate cover over. Joseph Parker spotted a Conor McGregor fight, taking pictures. See, Joseph Parker is not from here. I'm not sure how often he comes to the USA, but to be here and to experience a big fight like that he would not have experienced if he was in his own country, hell, he was happy. He was happy as hell. But he didn't know that he was listed as having COVID because he didn't know he was enlisted because he don't have it, in my opinion. Boy, I cannot get that crumb out. I cannot. I feel like I just want to go outside and just go, try to get that one crumb out. I can't get it. So if Joseph Parker do have it, and he was there knowing he has it, because he has to be notified first. Listen, before the public is notified, he has to be notified of his condition first. And if he's there at the fight, smiling, no mask, around general public, and he has that 19, then he needs to be fined and locked up, put other people at risk. And if he don't have it, we need to find out who reported it and why they lied. And for reporting false information like that, that can ruin somebody's image, then they need to be fired. Now they say, well, Bob Arum said this. All right. I thought Tyson Fury had that Johnson & Johnson. That Mike and Mike in the morning. I thought he had that. I thought he had that Mike and Ike. You only got to chew one piece of candy and then you straight. I didn't realize, he had that, that Pfizer. I thought he had that Mike and Ike. He get one of them green and yellow ones, chew it up real good. And you straight. That's what I thought. First of all, that's BS. He didn't think that. And Bob Arum did not get to his position by being a dumb man. He might be a liar to many people. And whatever else you might think about him, the guy has made some strategic moves that put him on top in his industry. And he's been doing it for a long time. It's not dumb. If they told him Tyson Fury got vaccinated, he probably said, "Oh, which one? Which one did he get?" He probably said, "I hope it's not Johnson & Johnson. It's only 70%, 60%, something low like that." He would have said, "I hope it's not." He'd have probably told him, if it's Johnson & Johnson, go back. Get another shot. But now they saying he said anything he only had a Johnson Johnson. And out of the blue, Tyson Fury, the guy that the fight was canceled, that was supposed to be happening, and a little over a week from now, he was renting a car in Vegas, posing for the ground. No mask on, don't look sick. Guys, is this a joke? Come on, man. And I don't get it. See, well, there's either two reasons why I believe they pulled out for this fight. I honestly don't believe COVID is one of them. I believe the only time you're going to hear about the actual pictures and results of Tyson Fury taking a test is when it's been a complete 14 days and they so-called retest him. And they're going to say, well, he's good to go now. But you're not going to get that test that supposedly that showed that he had that 19. You're not going to get that. But people out here are blaming Deontay Wilder. People saying that it is a blessing for Deontay Wilder that Tyson Fury have COVID because it gives him more time to train. They're saying that Tyson Fury did Wilder a favor because he didn't sell the event. Everybody knows at the press conference, you got to try to sell the event. He didn't sell the event, so the ticket sales were doing bad. Tyson Fury did him a favor. Guys, if Deontay Wilder cared, was a pro gamer? If Deontay Wilder cared about ticket sales, then he would have said something. He just cared about getting revenge. He just cared about fighting. Listen, man, guys, if you think, let me know what your guys' thoughts on this, man. Do you really believe in your hearts of hearts that Tyson Fury has that 19, that roulette, that General Child? Do you really believe he have it, or do you call BS? Listen, I'm calling BS, man. It is just too. You know what though? Even though people are starting to blame Deontay Wilder, there are a smidgen of them that are starting to doubt Fury. I'm talking about diehard Fury fans, and they hate Deontay Wilder, right? Almost every video they put about Wilder, he can't box, he can't do this. Let me talk to you. WrestleMania sounding motherfuckers. They're slowly changing. Guys, there's too many inconsistencies out there. Now, could it be a chance they have it? Yes. But guys, they're not moving like a team that has it. If Joseph Parker is supposed to have it, but he was at the Conor McGregor fight with no mask on, taking pictures around normal people. But then Joseph Parker come out and said, listen, I didn't find out I'm supposed to have it until I read about it. How do the man who's supposed to have it reported he has it, but he don't find out about it until he read about it? Which means he didn't have it, guys. He don't have it. I don't think they included him on the line. Or maybe they sent him a text message or email to say, hey, we need you to go along with this, and he didn't read it. And like, F that. I'm in the USA. I want to enjoy my time here. I'm going to see Conor McGregor. He says, yeah, I think he has it. I don't know, BS. What's up, bud? Yeah, it makes sense. So check this out. So if you think Joseph Parker makes sense that he didn't know he had it. Now hold on. Now, hey, program, you ain't trolling me, are you? But I like it. I like it though. So if you saying that it makes sense that Joseph Parker, who was reported tested positive for that 19, that roulette, that old snake eyes, he didn't know he had it, but other people knew he had it, and reported to the public before he knew he had it, and he didn't find out he's supposed to have it until he read about it, which means he didn't have it. He had no symptoms, no worries, no issues. So now they said Tyson Fury should have it. Well, they gotta say he have it to cancel the fight. Now, here's what I think is really going on. And I'm gonna get back to the COVID, but here's what I think is really going on. I believe two things. They either trying not to fight Deontay Wilder at all, they're trying to find a loop way to get out of it, or they're trying to throw Deontay Wilder off his game. He is too amped, too ready, too focused, and he's too pissed off. And none of that seems good for him. And they could be trying to make him reset, either overtrain, maybe make a reset, that way he doesn't have this same feeling that he has now. Because this Deontay Wilder seems like a guy that literally, you know, wants to go out on his shield or put somebody on their shield. Oh, he's programmed to say, I think they're not trying to fight him. Bro, they're not trying to fight him. Listen, they said Tyson Fury has it. Joseph Parker have it. How come they haven't came out and said Sugar Hill has it? Guys, listen, I have not trained anyone this year. I kind of fell back a little bit to take care of family. But I've been training people for a few years. And whenever I hold mitts for somebody, and if that person has a cold or they're sick, guess what happens? I get sick. When I sweat and spit, or them going, hey, when that starts to flying, that gets the trainer sick. So you're telling me that Tyson Fury tested positive for it, and he in face-to-face contact, sweating, not trying to spit, but spit's come out his mouth, flying directly in the direction of Sugar Hill, and Sugar Hill is not reported of having it? And that don't sound funny to anyone? That don't sound funny? That his name's not mentioned? And that Tyson Fury has it? And they said, oh, he's going to fly back to the UK? You telling me the UK is going to let somebody fly into the country knowingly have that 19? Let me get out. I got to get ready in a minute. So you mean to tell me, I'm sorry if it gets a little loud, guys. You mean to tell me that they reported the day that they said that he has it, he was supposed to fly back to England. So you're telling me that the UK, knowing that Tyson Fury has that 19, that double snake eyes and dice, that roulette, that Ripley's Believe It or Not, he has it. And you're going to let him risk the pilot getting it, anybody on the flight to get it, and bring him back supposedly a stronger strand to the UK? And they're going to be okay with this? So once the public talked about how stupid that was, then that's when they came up. Well, they ain't come up with nothing. Now all of a sudden, Tyson Fury is in Las Vegas renting a luxury vehicle. Holy smokes! He says, "Okay, to get a little loud. Thank you, man. Thank you." Think of God. Listen, man, this is such BS, man. This is such BS. Here's the bad thing. The bad thing is that if this was Deontay Wilder doing this, I can bet you everything I love that ESPN will be talking about it. Skip Bayless and Shannon will be talking about it. What's the black dude with that the really bad lining? I can't think of his name right now. But you guys know what I'm talking about. He used to be with Skip Bayless. I can't think of his name right now. I think he might be still with Max Kellerman. I'm not sure. Listen, guys, not just them guys, but Tim Bradley will be talking about it. Andre Ward will be talking about it, because they always keep something in their mouth to say about Deontay Wilder, and a lot of times it's not positive, it's negative. But yet they see the inconsistency in Tyson Fury's story in camp, and no one says nothing. Guys, this This lets you know right now that some people can get away with murder and they're cover up for it, and some people can't. Some people will get falsely accused and they will hold them to the fire as if you really did it, while those that's actually doing crime or doing something wrong, they will cover up for it and get them out. He said that is stupid because he would have gave the pilot 19. That's what I'm saying. Uh, everyone is going to talk about it. Yeah. Well, listen, hey, yeah, bro. If Deontay Wilder had it, here's the thing, man. Is that and this one thing I don't like. I know I need to go back in. One thing I don't like is that the at least I can understand the UK protect the UK fighters, the Mexican protect the Mexican fighters. I get it, guys. I just never known a country that would just shit on their own fighter that would jump sides to a fighter. I mean, like, let's and it's not about them not being biased. They are biased. Like a lot of times, these American people they go against, let's say Deontay Wilder, and they try to say, "Listen, I'm not going to be biased just because he's American." But the thing is, you're being biased for whoever else is fighting. You are being biased. When what you say about the other guys majority good, and what you say about Wilder is majority bad, you are being pretty biased. That's exactly what you're being. Maybe you're gonna say you're not biased towards American, but you're definitely effing biased. It just depends how much power you have, man. Like I said, man. Uh, if this was Deontay Wilder, I mean, they would be shitting on him. They would calling him a fake. They would be saying that the judge should tear up the agreement. He should get out of it. But and they're not doing it to Fury. They're covering it up. They're putting a blanket over it. And guess what? They're not going to speak on it. And it's crazy how, to me, it appears the Fury team don't give a F. They're out in public. Like, listen, at the bare minimum, you would think that they would be inside somewhere. They wouldn't be even if they fake it, they wouldn't be in public. They wouldn't be doing these things. But hell, they in some of the most public places out there. They had the they had the effing Conor McGregor fight, guys. They had the Conor McGregor fight showing their face. They're posting videos, and then then when somebody says something about it, listen, do that now. Not sound shady. Joseph Parker post a video. Forgot he's supposed to have COVID, and then take it off. Because if he really felt what he was doing was right, he wouldn't have took it off. He's like, listen, man, he'd have been like, listen, whoever posted about me, they was mistaken. I don't have it. That's why I was at the fight. He didn't do that. Because whenever you post something and then you take it back off, that means you're looking bad. Something looking very shady. Otherwise, you would have kept it there. Tyson Fury trying to, I mean, listen, not only is Tyson Fury should have had somebody else go rent a car for him. No, he's doing it. He's doing it. And then when a guy want to take a picture, he's taking a picture. He's smiling. No mask on. So if he has that 19, there should be some type of charge for risking the public, for spreading something that killed millions of people. There should be something. There should be something. If he really has it, there should be something. You should not listen. They tell you to. There was a person that got in trouble for being on an airplane and not wanting to wear a mask. They got in trouble. There was a person that spit on somebody else and said they had got because instead they had COVID, they had spit on somebody, and they got in trouble. You walking around with no mask on, supposedly have the code that 19, and nothing's happened. Supreme, what's up, Tim? Like it all makes sense. Listen, got to be listen. Fury is either playing games with Wilder. When I'm saying playing games, is that he know Wilder is too motivated right now, and he trying to take some steam off of Wilder, or he's just trying to get out the fight. I don't believe there's a third option. I don't believe he has COVID. He could, but everything that he's doing that is pointed at to me is not looking like he got it. It's looking like he's playing games. He's trying to either get Wilder off his A game, make him overtrain, or just get him not as focused. Because right now, You can look at Wilder and you can tell that this guy is dialed in. He is ready for. I mean, he is like, yeah, like think about it. When a person don't speak at a press conference and he put his music on, he's not scared. He's not scared, but he know if he say too much to this man, he might blow his opportunity for actually fighting him in a ring because he know if he keeps talking, Wilder's gonna want to punch him in the shit right there. And when somebody's quiet and they moving, they listen to. Listen, I'm telling you right now, Wilder might have been listening to music, but he didn't hear no lyrics because he's thinking about in his head. Oh my gosh, I want to do this to him. I want to do this. Music's playing. He's bobbing his head. You know what I'm saying? But he's man Wilder there thinking about putting straight hands on Fury. Fury is ducking, and there's either two reasons. One, he don't want to fight Wilder at all. Period. He's trying to find a way out of it. Hell, there might be even a small chance he retire. I don't know. Or two, he's trying to delay the fight to get Wilder off his kill mindset. Freelance Smith, what's up? Say it's games and more games. Yes, sir. And guys, remember when I did that first video and when I first started talking about it, people didn't believe me. People saying, "Oh no, he has it." You know, guys, it's just I'm telling you, it's too much inconsistency. You see, listen, you see my thumbnail. You see my thumbnail. This was him having it. This was him, 4 or 5 days within it. I'm telling you guys, I'm about to walk to my door. I'm telling you right now, is that when you see a test about Tyson Fury, they're gonna make sure it's at the 14-day mark or beyond, and it's gonna say that he no longer has it, and they're gonna clear him to go, or Fury's gonna retire. So either they're gonna fight in October, or he's gonna retire. But I do not believe the reason that the fight is postponed because that 19, that roulette, that double snake guys, that Ripley, believe it or not. And I'm out.